And
hey y'all, welcome back to the Reality Kingdom, where we put the real in reality wherever, period. I am your host, Lisa. No, because you're annoying as hell. You're annoying as hell, bitch.
who's the host?
I am your host, bitch. Who you directing?
I'm not directing anybody. If you feel directed, if you feel directed,
stay over there, baby. Stay over there. I am your host, Lisa Rose, and we're joined by our. Bitch, we're not joined by anybody. How you in the chat? Shout out to Alessandro, making it rain. Rudy Guerrero in the chat. MIB in the bottom two. We lost a girl. She was giving slouch this episode. She was. Not
too much.
No shade. It's no shade. I love you, Mistress Isabel Books, baby, but
not too much.
Good episode for my sister. It wasn't. Look, I'm real. If I'm nothing, I'm real.
The way you walk, the way you move, the way you. I'm real. Is that by Jennifer Lopez?
That's by Ashanti, bitch. Anyways. We're here to talk about RuPaul's Drag Race All-Stars 10, Episode 10.
Hey,
Cynthia Fontaine placed 10th place. Recap.
Again. You know what's crazy? She's placed 10th place in season 8, season 9, and season 10.
Period. 10 10s across the board, mama.
Okay. Let's go.
It's a temporary 10th because she may come back in that little raffle. Now, no shade. I thought the raffle was going to be now. I thought we were going to go from top 9 to the top 10, which to me honestly made more sense. But the fact that they're saving it for the next round, I guess because it's the final, it's like,
No, it don't make sense.
You got the preliminaries, you got the semis, and now you have the finals. So we're going to bring the girl back in the final, But like, child,
I don't like it.
It's probably not going to be Cynthia. It shouldn't be Cynthia. No shade. I love you, my cuckoo. I love you, cuckoo. But girl, you don't need to come back. You don't need to come back, and that's just tea.
Yeah, we don't. I don't need to see her again, no shade. But honestly, they should have just brought the girl back here. I thought that's what they meant the whole time, was that she was going to be a part of the merge. So she was going to be the 10th girl at the merge. And they kept making it seem like that.
Like that made the most sense. But hey.
Made the most sense. Hey. Girl, whoever's going to be is going to lose. I don't see the point of doing it now.
No shade. And I don't think it's going to be a real raffle because Breakfast just said they're going to bring Phoenix back. It ain't going to be no damn Phoenix. It's going to be somebody that they heavily
wanted to see again.
Bitch. Yeah. This ain't going to be random. This ain't gonna random. They'll let Bruno choose before they let that shit be random.
Honestly, truly.
No shade. How do you feel about the episode? Real quick.
It was cute. I feel like this was a terrible Snatch game, in my opinion. Didn't love it didn't stand out. And I'm like, this is All-Stars. Mind you, it's the first time they've done regular Snatch game in All-Stars. For a while, it's been All-Stars of Love. I mean, Snatch game of Love. And it's like
trash ass shit.
And we got a regular one, and they did. They proved why they don't do the regular one, it seems like. Because what the fuck was this? No shit.
They would have stopped that Snatch game of Love, too. It just was not... They weren't giving it. And also, it was very short. Like, I feel like it ended really quickly. I will say Snatch Game, and people have commented on this, that they feel like Snatch Game is something that people haven't done well in years. I will say Snatch Game is still my favorite challenge in Drag Race history. Like, I can't get enough of it. Even when the girls flop, very fun. Like, I just love the challenge because it's so interesting. But
I agree.
This is definitely not one of the good ones I've seen. However, I'm a type of person where, like, I expect some to be bad. So as long as a few is good, I'm great. But this gave me season 14 vibes where only Deja Sky did good, baby.
Yeah.
Everybody should have been lip syncing for their motherfucking life because this was terrible.
I do agree, honestly. I love that, other than Snatch Game, I love that it was Mistress being a menace again. That was very entertaining. But honestly, I wish some of the other girls were more active because it was kind of just Mistress being a menace. Everybody else was being congenial, and then Snatch Game was okay.
Dedicated to providing us with something, and I just have to give Mistress her 10s for that. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. This episode, certain parts, it was like, girl, you really pushing it, ain't you?
Right,
baby. You know the season is rigged for Ginger. I don't know why you going against her. You know damn well you gonna get humbled. RuPaul loves the humble a villain, baby. Okay, you are not gonna win being a villain. So I think that she's more so doing this because she knows the chance of winning is like, I mean, it's there, but it's not like something that's just like fully attainable, especially at this round. So it gives very much, I'm going to get my House of Villains call. I'm going to get my Traders call. I'm going to get people watching and tuned in so I can get booked again, things like that. So
very much so that.
She is dedicated to being the villain though. And I don't know how that's going to fare for her. I don't, because she's already flopping so far. And girl, what is it finna give, girl? Because if she fucks up again, they gonna see her ass up out of here. We only have 2 rounds,
Very much so.
So, Mistress, get it together, mama, because we thought you were about to come up in here and win it.
It's not giving win. It's giving lose, actually.
You know what? Honestly, and they say this about people: when they lose weight, they lose their magic.
Oh, don't say that.
Did she lose her magic? Was it in the weight? Was it in the weight, baby? Was it in the weight? Sometimes the talent was there. Is that what made it? Girl,
we'll see.
You better get back to charismatically eating.
We'll see next episode. Let's see if she eats next episode. Why is next episode a talent show? I don't like that at all.
Girl, and I just don't understand that, because do we like a talent show in All-Star? I think you said this where you were like, it doesn't make any sense because we know these girls. Like, it's different when it's a new batch of girls because we don't know their talent. We don't know what they can give even in the lip sync. But we know these girls. We know what they can give. So I don't understand why we need
I don't get it. But hey, we're here.
We're here. Let's go ahead and get into the motherfucking episode, child. Bring back my All-Stars.
Bring back my stars.
Now, they do an intro. They do an intro lip sync, child. Let me get that pulled. Not an intro lip sync.
Damn, I look good as fuck.
They do an intro runway. Let me get that pulled up.
I should be a drag queen. My God. Ty said either way, they got to lip sync against 10 bitches just to get to the top 2. That's what's still killing me, because they didn't bring someone back here, but they're still going to bring someone back when they all 8 lip syncing. Like, what's happening there? It's still going to be 8 bitches lip syncing. I don't need 8 bitches lip syncing. No shade. They're not bitches, but no shade. But we move. And Alessandra said this, especially because at this point, almost all of them have already done a talent show. That's what's killing me. It's not going to be a new talent. We know their talent, but we move. What's the team?
Let's go ahead and get into it, girl. So they introduced the brackets again. First up, we have the orange bracket, bitch. Okay,
yes, orange.
With Miss Irene, the alien, Bosco,
yes,
Aja.
Yes, Aja. Yes, Aja. Yes,
this was a fun bracket. This was a cute bracket. Like, if we're ranking all 3 brackets, she held her own. She did her thing. It had strategy. It had some drama. It had some pretty good looks. And this is our top 3. How do we feel about these top 3? How do we feel about these looks on the screen right now? Are they giving daughter? Is it giving?
Is it giving?
None of them were in the bottom. 2 of them were in the bottom. Safe. I do think almost down there now.
Don't do my girl. I think they're cute. I love this top 3 for this bracket specifically. I love all 3 of these queens in their own way. These looks are cute. I think all of these looks are cute. Aja, I don't love the red heel. Don't love the red heel. Don't love the red heel. But love everything else about all 3 of the looks. I think Aja is one of my favorite queens. I need to watch her season. Is she season 7 or season 9? Whichever season she is, I need to watch, because I'm watching season 8 still, y'all. Cuckoo went home on season 8, and now Cuckoo went home on season 9. I need to watch season 9 eventually, because I love Aja. I really, really do. And I'm glad she's here in this merge, but this look, not my. She's the least of my faves of these looks. I think I like Irene's style the most. Although Bosco's is pretty, I think I like Irene's the most. Personally,
I definitely agree. Bosco's style is pretty cute. I don't love this look though. Like, it's her definitely the Bosco aesthetic, but I wasn't loving this look. Irene, I really enjoy Irene's aesthetic, her vibe, the where she takes inspiration from with her looks. I just think she's a really interesting queen, and I love seeing what she's gonna bring out on the runway. And then Aja, I actually did kind of love this. I like the interpretation of this bird, like this phoenix rising. You know what I mean? I thought it was cute. I thought it was cute. Now she did give a little nip slip. You know what I mean? Cover the girls, Aja, cover the girls up, sister. But I thought she looked good.
She looks really good.
Up on the docket, we have the pink bracket, mama. That is Georges, Lydia Butthole, and Mistress Isabel Brooks, mama.
Brooks.
This is the bracket, the mother bracket, the god tier, if you will.
It is the mother bracket.
I mean, they served us entertainment, looks, fights. I mean, everything on the platter, mama. If all 6 of them could be here, bitch, I would live. I'm sorry, Carrie.
I'd accept it.
All of them.
I'd allow it.
I'll allow it.
I'd allow it.
First of all, look at them. Look at them as a unit.
Gorgeous down.
They also look kind of, I don't know, like cohesive? They're in the same universe. Like
cohesive.
They're going to the same event, I fear. Like, I don't think they planned this. I don't know. I'm just living for this. Like, first of all, Lydia Butthole Collins, you know, she's leaning into her cunt. And when Lydia serves cunt, when Lydia C. Collins shows up, Lydia Cunt Collins, that's when I tune the fuck in, baby, because I love her. Because baby, when she throws on a nice fitted gown, she got that mug beat, bitch. I just think she looks elegant. Good God. And then Georges, baby, the mug of the season.
Georges' mug?
About the way Georges has been beating that face, bitch. It's muggy out here.
It's very muggy.
Shit, okay, that fucking beat. She's my winner. Georges is my winner. I am.
You have to say it. I'm down
on the Georges win train, bitch, because the growth we've seen with Georges, baby, like Alessandro said, she's pickled. The growth
very pickled, honey,
that Georges had, I would not be mad if she won this season. I really wouldn't.
I wouldn't either. She looks amazing.
The performances, the challenge performances are giving. Mama is clocked in. Okay, now did it take her a couple tries and a couple guys? It did,
but that's fine. That's okay too.
Here. And then, of course, Mistress looking good.
Mistress looks good. Okay. I like this. I like this a lot.
So she lost that waist, bitch. That fucking waist is Snatch zone. She looks good. I love this. I don't know. I love what it's trying to give. Like the draping,
I love what it's giving.
Clothes, the corset is really nasty. I love like the little neck piece area too. Looks elegant. They all look opulent.
And that beat is T. The beat Mistress never loses on the beat.
Girls, those Texas girls, they're gonna be.
Is that what it is? The Texas girls with the beats?
Because them Davenports be beating the fuck down too.
I need to get into them Davenports, girly.
Girl, you gotta get to their seasons, child. And last but certainly not least, we have the purple bracket with Miss Ginger Mingiana, Naya Betty, and Cynthia Lee Fontaine.
So you said certainly not least. I think we could just say least.
I don't like to be rude. I am in my congenial era. First of all, we have Miss Ginger Minge. I'm not living for this at all, baby. It
actually looks a mess.
Maybe this wig is a chop. Now the outfit itself, I mean, I just don't like that I can see the shoulder pass to the thing. That's being anal as fuck. I didn't love.
But the outfit is not that cute, just in general. Like the dress is too short.
Be better. It could just be better. You know what I mean? Like,
and then the beat is actually you look like you got beat. Yeah, you look like you got beat up.
I don't love that look, but baby Ginger Minge is back and she's half the girl, bitch. She's half the she said she's half the man and twice the woman, bitch. Okay, because all the girls are getting skinny. We don't have no big queens no more, girl. Y'all seen Selena S titties?
Selena S titties looks good.
Selena S titties could
in a gay way, like in a good fuck
Selena
the girl.
S titties could do some things to me, and I heard like she could be on Allstars 11.
Like bend you over.
Oh yeah.
What could a drag queen bend you over in drag?
Not in drag, no.
Selena S titties couldn't be in drag.
Selena S titties, I would have to see how her drag looks.
Some drag queens look like boys in drag.
Selena S titties drag was not T.
But some of them look like boys in drag. Do you think the boys could bend you over?
You look like a boy in drag.
Bob the drag queen.
You're a shady ass bitch. You're a shady ass bitch.
I love Bob down, baby, but Bob, yeah. Diabetes looks good, girl.
No, I live for this look on Diabetes. Her look is so cunty to me. Now we're gonna get into that runway look later.
Oh my god.
But this was cunty. She gives bad bitch going on a ski trip, bitch. She got her leopard on. Cheetah is giving cheetah girls, bitch. I live.
Cheetah girls. Who the fuck is this on the right looking a mess? Cuckoo?
Cynthia Lee, Acid Betty.
Cuckoo no.
Because Acid, now I don't know how true this, how accurate it is, but Acid Betty said she was gonna design her clothes for this round. This definitely gives Acid inspired slightly, because I ain't never seen Cynthia Lee Fontaine step out nothing like this. But baby, she's giving you, what is it? It's really giving you if you love me, you should have put a ring on my hips.
For some reason, The head up looks like some sort of meerkat. Bottom down looks like it don't fit. Like, is this for another girl? Like, the titty is too low. I just cuckoo.
Don't do
baby.
cuckoo.
She's not eating this up.
And that culminates our entire top 9 girls, baby. These will be the 9 girls competing. And well, this episode and next episode, then we're going to have our top 8. These are the girls right here, child. Do you feel like this is a cohesive group? Do you feel like this should have just been the starting 9 all from the beginning? Like
there definitely should have just been a season of 9 girls, and we should have saw all of these people play the 3 maxi challenges from the first round, the 3 maxi challenges from the second round, the 3 maxi challenges we should have saw them play all season. There is no reason that we saw no shade Deja Sky doing the improv challenge for her to only be on 3 episodes. There's just no reason. I don't understand it. Also, and the main reason I don't understand it is because RuPaul wanted this to be the 9. I think RuPaul definitely wanted it to be the 7 or the 6, and the other 2 girls got lucky. But for the most part,
why are you shading Cynthia like that?
This is what RuPaul. For the most part, this is what RuPaul wanted, and I just feel like, why cast the mid girls when you knew you wanted the bad bitches at the end?
Somebody has to go home first.
And it's like, actually, no, they don't, because on All Stars, people usually don't go home. So you really could have just had them here, baby.
No, that only happened on 2 seasons.
Do it this season then, because clearly
we would not have wanted that, child.
That's what Ru wanted. That's the point. I would have.
I would start with this 9 and don't sit any of them home
because that's what Ru wanted anyways. In my personal opinion, start with 10, because whoever the 10th person is going to be decided by Ru as well. They should have started with 10. The first 6 rounds could have been no eliminations, and then after that, you could have had the next 6 rounds be eliminations. Like, just do it. Y'all rig it however y'all want every season, anyways. I just don't necessarily see the point of rigging it to have a bunch of bitches who you didn't want there anyways. But a lot of girls like the bracket style. The bracket style is cute. I'm not gonna say it's not cute.
I kind of live for it. I feel like I live for it because it gives flagship. Like a regular Snatch game, people going eliminated in this manner. People are getting eliminated regularly in general just for being the worst. Well, worst depending on what RuPaul believes. I just really enjoy that.
I just wish it was fair. If you were gonna do that, make it real. This was fake to me. I don't like being fake to. What is it called? Like, I feel like I got lied to. Like, I feel like this is what she wanted from the beginning.
Hoodwinked.
Yeah, I just feel like she wanted this from the beginning. And if that's the case, you should have just did this from the beginning. But a lot of girls say they don't want that. I feel like all y'all are just falling for the illusion. She gave y'all an illusion of eliminations. It was an illusion of eliminations. None of those were real. They were never making it here. None of them were ever making it here. If you thought Olivia Lux had a chance to make, she didn't. If you thought Deja Sky, she didn't. It was all an illusion. And I would rather you be real with me than be fake with me. But you know what? I also see the point of, I'd rather you be fake and have a pretend elimination for 6 bitches, because that's what she did. So there you go.
Let's go ahead and get into the episode. Ciao. So first of all, RuPaul explains the semifinal rules, which is basically flagship rules. There's going to be 1 winner, 2 bitches in the bottom. One of you hoes is going to sashay away. Amen. Period. And the maxi is Snatch Game. Woo! So we get into the workroom, and Mistress is starting already. She pulls the pink bracket aside. She's like, look, let's have a quick little strategy talk, okay? Should we tell them that we stole the points? Now, Mistress, you know the answer to that. And she answered.
What kind of question was this?
George's was like, baby, you know what's tea, baby. We're not doing
like
that.
What?
We're not doing that. We have to keep it on the low because they're gonna not trust us. Like we mind you, they already sneaking off into a corner talking strategy, bitch. I'm not trusting you. Like while they're doing it over there, the other 2 brackets are literally congregating and talking about their shit openly. Y'all over here having a strategic meeting, and you can tell Lydia is not fucking with it. Lydia is like, why are these bitches over here?
Right.
Like Lydia is definitely. I would love to see a Lydia play a Big Brother because I can already like see her game, and it's very much, baby, I'm gonna suck up to the people in power, but I'm not loyal to them bitches for real.
I'm not loyal to them.
The way she talks about Mistress is exactly how that is. She's like, basically, Mistress is gonna be out in front, and I'm gonna be behind her,
and I'll allow that.
If somebody gotta get clocked, it's gonna be Mistress, and I'm gonna be back in the back winning the game. You know what? Exactly. That's what Miss Lydia B. Collins gives, baby. Okay,
exactly.
And she also said, I think it was in Mistress's video, she was like, Mistress asked, how did Corey feel about you flirting with Tina? And she was like, baby, that was all for strategy. Lydia S. Collins.
I love Lydia
Collins, bitch. I know that's right. So here go Mistress to continuously being messy. She is congregating with the group. I believe this is actually the next day. And she's like, this is what Aja told me. Aja said that wait, hold on. She says that Aja told Ginger, I feel bad for you.
Mind you, this was all a lie. Aja did not tell Ginger that at all. Aja did not say that about Ginger. Aja was talking to Georges.
And she said, I feel bad because you can't sit in your dress. And here go Mistress. No, she was talking about Ginger. You said what you said. That's what you said. I don't know why you're trying to lie about it. That's what you said. And it's like, Mistress, leave it alone. No shade. I saw that preview. Mistress don't want it with Aja. She don't want it with Aja. It seems like she gonna be a little demure with Aja. Because Aja a real bitch from New York. Now, I'm not saying Mistress the heavyweight champ from Houston, Texas is a weak ass bitch, because Houston, Texas got some, I definitely think she would fight back. But
you don't want nothing from Aja.
She can beat a bitch ass. She does.
Aja will beat a bitch ass.
And I don't want that for Mistress,
I would never test New York. I would never test a bitch from New York. Not New York Tiffany Pollard, not anyone from New York, the Bronx, Brooklyn. No, it doesn't matter. I'm not testing a New York bitch. None of it.
Girl, you could be from Manhattan.
Got it. You got it, queen.
You're good, babe. You're good. Because they be having swords and shit up there. I don't play with that.
Yeah, no.
And then here go her being messy some more, bitch. Mistress, this whole segment is just Mistress being messy as
the whole episode. Girl, the
also being delusional as well. Like it's the delusionality and being like, oh yeah, I think I'm in the top. Like I'm good. Like girl, baby. What? So she's talking to Bosco and Irene. She's like, yeah, Ginger thinks that she's that girl and she's about to come in here and eat it up, but that's not the case. And it's like, girl, did Ginger say that, or are you saying that, Mistress?
You're saying that, baby.
She just be having fun. I need to see her on House of Villains. I need to see her on House of Villains so bad. I want to see her interact with other reality stars so bad. Like on the Traders, like I need her other places, like terribly.
Needed.
And Ginger obviously is clocking the tea because Mistress is walking around keeping her name in her mouth. And this is when Mistress mentions that she shared a room with Ginger and that she didn't shower the entire time.
I feel like that was a lie because she lies so often.
She do be lying. Like she just be lying. Shit. She just be talking shit.
Why did she be lying? That was not true, girl. Hold on. Floppy Dish Channel says it depends on what part of Texas, because Austin and San Antonio girls can't fight.
Ooh.
Houston, Dallas, and the Valley girls got hands.
Well, any
Lisa, Austin, what you think?
Antonio, I mean, I agree a little bit. Are the Austin and San Antonio girls in the chat gonna disagree?
I will say I can't fight, and I'm not from Austin or San Antonio.
It's not like you can't fight. You just haven't been in a fight.
Oh, you think I could beat a bitch ass?
I do.
I think so as well. I'm not gonna lie,
bitch. Yo, you got big.
I think I could beat a bitch ass because I'm a creative person. Like if we start fighting, I'm picking up an object. Dead ass. Sorry, like it don't have to just be hands. Personally, over here, don't ever fight me, but that's the thing. If I ever get to the point of fighting a bitch, it's serious. It's serious. So good luck.
Ciao.
Snatch game. Oh, we here? Or we not here?
Yeah.
We here. I know that's right.
We're here for a motherfucking Snatch game. So before Snatch game, we do get some like fun facts or whatever that I wrote down. Ginger won 2 Snatch games before this, winning All-Stars in her original season. I do remember her original season when she did Adele. That shit was hilarious. Okay. She definitely deserved to win that one in season 7. And then I forgot, as they mentioned it actually, that season 14 all flopped. And that's when they had them all lip sync in the Lollapalooza, bitch. Which is so iconic the way that they did that. She was like, bitch, y'all all fucking suck.
Yeah. And who was there for that? Georges, Daya, Bosco, Georges, and Daya were all there for that on season 14 when that happened.
And Daya and Bosco flopped again. Child.
Oh Lord.
Irene has never done it because she's never really done any of these challenges, but that's really like, girl, you had to do your very first one. And she was safe. So it's like, girl, at least she was safe. And then here go Mistress. She's like, well, I think Ginger's gonna flop. The 2-time winner
And she was just doing it out of psychological warfare, which is what kills me. Like, you know, like she's just talking just to make bitches mad. Like, what?
For no reason. And this is where Mistress tells Ginger, like, yeah, everyone thinks you're the one to beat, girl. They doing Brujeria on you, bitch. It's getting serious.
Mind you, she's the one doing Brujeria.
She's the one doing it, bitch. Like, girl. And Ginger's just like, well, you know, I'm all right with God. It's okay. Like, no shame. Mistress is really trying to force this beef, and it's not. Ginger is not letting her. Ginger is not giving her the benefit, the satisfaction at all. And it's like, low-key Ginger, she's eating that up. Like, Mistress,
she is
talking you a little bit, because especially with you not doing good in the episode and Ginger winning her third Snatch game, it's like, Mistress, they set you up. Blame it on the edit, baby, because this is terrible. This is terrible. And then this is when we get to the Snatch game characters. Let's just go through them. So first we have Ginger Minj as Reba. I'm Reba. I wish I had a
nigga. I wish I had a nigga. That's all I knew about her, and honestly, she made me laugh.
I have seen a few episodes of her show. She had a show.
And what did she do on her show? I think I'm thinking of Roseanne. I don't know Reba's show.
I mean, you know, I feel like every comedian had a show at some point. Like every stand-up comedian. Like, you know, Ellen DeGeneres even had her own show. Did you know that?
Didn't know that.
Ellen DeGeneres had her own show, bitch.
You know,
I used to watch it.
Whose comedian I love they show so much?
Who?
It was, damn, I'm blanking on the name. Bernie Mac. Love
the Bernie Mac show.
The Bernie Mac
I'm
show.
Be honest.
You didn't watch
it. Didn't live.
Oh, I love the Bernie Mac.
Put it on the same scale as My Wife and Kids.
Whoa.
Didn't really
but Bernie Mac is so hilarious to me. He was literally my favorite comedian for the longest. Him and Cat Williams, love them.
Oh, Cat Williams is fucking hilarious.
Cat Williams doesn't have a show. He probably does, but
no, I don't think he never had his own sitcom.
I don't believe he does. He should have. He's so
I was
hilarious.
more of a Martin girly, a Fresh Prince of Bel-Air girly, you know,
real
times, you know.
Real.
But My Wife and Kids, she never did it for me. Bernie Mac show, it had his, I guess I just didn't like the ensemble. Like, I didn't like the kids.
I love the kid Junior with the big ass head.
He was annoying.
Didn't do it for you. Oh, okay.
You don't know what I mean. But how did you feel about Ginger Minj's Reba? I thought she was funny. I don't know much about Reba, but every time Ginger Minj opens her mouth for a comedy challenge, I laugh. Like, honestly, she's so funny to me. Her physical comedy is funny. Her accents are funny. The words that come out of her mouth are hilarious. Like, she eats it up.
She's funny. It's just, honestly, I expected more because of the hype. I've never seen her do Snatch Game before. So from my perspective, I'm like, oh, she's getting hyped up. She's the Snatch Game queen. She's won 2 of them. What's T? So when she went, I was like, I love it, but it wasn't giving me what I thought. I thought someone was going to come here on Allstars and eat it up. And all the girls on Twitter was like, she ate it. She did the best. But she wasn't, honestly, I've seen better Snatch Games on other seasons. Honestly, Jules Sparkles did better at Sasquatch. No shade, but this was good. But this was good. This was the best of the show, for sure.
I will say, I also feel like they probably didn't give her a lot of like screen time. It felt like it didn't feel like she had a lot of scenes, so that's probably another reason why I felt a little bit more muted. But I agree when it feels like it didn't give like, you know, I think she's the winner for sure, like by a mile. But I don't think it was like as like out there.
Exactly. But no, I liked her.
Ooh, Alessandra just reminded me, bitch, of George Lopez, bitch.
Oh, yes!
George Lopez on Nick and Night.
My friend.
Hey, Ryder. Bitch,
I loved all the George Lopez storylines.
Bitch, I did all of that shit. When Carmen ran away,
they had that auntie, that niece that came over and lived with them, baby. Yes. Carmen was fucking on that nigga who was living in the house. Girl. The little boy had dyslexia, girl. The grandma hated George Lopez and she left the house. Bitch, it was storyline after storyline after storyline, bitch. Don't ever get it twisted on George Lopez, baby.
When the nanny came on, bitch.
Shout out to the nanny,
Matters, bitch. That was my shit.
Shout out to Family Matters. Did you watch Full House?
I don't like Full House.
Why don't you like Full House? It wasn't for you.
It wasn't for me.
Full House is very good, but you got to get into the lore. They were palm colored, but it was like 3, you know, uncle. It was the uncles. It was the gunkles and the uncles, and they was all taking care of the kids. It was cute. It was fun. It was fresh. No, it wasn't for you.
Wasn't for me. And then we have Daya Betsy as Jane Lynch. She had her cute moments here and there. Once again, it just feels like none of these people had enough time to actually,
I agree,
really give us of the character. I think she could have did way more with Jane Lynch. She could have went way more dramatic, way more funny. Because Jane Lynch is one of those characters that's like really, really out there. Like she'll say some crazy ass shit.
I agree.
I feel like she could have just went in a little bit more. When she had her moments, she took them. But like it just wasn't.
I think that was everyone's problem. They were playing it safe. No one went so far. Even Reba, like Reba was funny, but Reba could have went more extreme. Jane Lynch could have went more extreme. But yeah, she didn't go extreme enough as Jane Lynch. Although she kept keeping up with the gay jokes. Gay is funny, but you got to do something else with Jane Lynch. Jane Lynch was on Glee. You could have started singing, maybe something. So yeah. Yeah, that's how I felt about that. It was cute, but it wasn't good. Like I can't say it was good. It was just cute.
It was just cute. She deserved to be safe for sure.
Yeah. Safe.
Next we have Cynthia Lee Fontaine as Dracula.
No, is it not hilarious? Look at her. She just looks hilarious.
And RuPaul thought so too, because RuPaul busted out laughing at everything she said. Imagine making RuPaul laugh every time you speak and you still in the bottom two and go home.
And that's embarrassing because honestly, she wasn't good. She was just funny because Cynthia Lee Fontaine is funny. And that's how I've always felt. But I told Lisa, I was like, there's so much she could have. Honestly, she had the best chance with Dracula to win this challenge because there was so much she could have done. Because what did Ru say when she first talked to her? Oh, Ru said, "How do you look so good after centuries and centuries and centuries?" And Cynthia Lee said, "Botox." I'm thinking in my mind, if it was me, I would have been like, well, Ru, I was going to ask you the same thing after centuries and centuries and centuries of living. How do you look so good? Like, she had so many layups that she could have really, like, went in on, and she just missed every single layup that Ru gave her, girl.
But they clocking Lexi Love in the chat, child.
They clocking Lexi Love in the chat.
Lexi in the top of doing bad, but Kuka was in the bottom of doing bad, child. They move that goalpost when they want to. They move that motherfucking goalpost when they want to. They do. It's just with Cynthia, she started off strong, especially the way Ru was laughing, but it wasn't gagging. It wasn't gagging,
it wasn't
as
good.
It went along. It's like it felt like she didn't even know what to say, bitch.
She was
fell
confused.
out. She was like,
my tooth fell out because it's been so long. Like what? She didn't have an accent. Well, she had her own accent.
Girl, she just being herself, and it's like it's hilarious. It reminded me of Miss Vanjie. Vanjie was Vanjie in every motherfucking challenge she did.
Yeah, very much so.
Vanjie is actually
funny,
hilarious.
Like, damn.
Or like Lana Del Rey. I don't get the queens like that. It's like, damn, bitch, where's the character? At least change the voice.
At least change the voice. It's weird. Somebody was saying that
Cynthia was trying though. Cynthia was giving it.
Somebody was saying that Cynthia isn't a good drag queen, and I don't think so. I think Cynthia is a great drag queen. I think she's just not good at Drag Race. And that's what some of the girls are saying on Twitter as well.
You don't say that what you have to really specify. Like, you can't say someone's a bad drag queen. Like, that's not a metric that can be tracked. In Drag Race, it's a competition show, so that's not a fair way to judge that. You know what I mean? That's like judging intelligence by like a test. Like, that's not the only way you can judge intelligence by standardized testing. You know?
Clock it.
So definitely not. Some people are just not good at Drag Race, and some queens that are good at Drag Race
aren't great drag queens.
The shit as everybody else who does drag.
Exactly. You know what I mean? Or are brand new drag queens. Like they're brand new to the drag scene and they went immediately on Drag Race. And it's like, you're not even actually a drag queen. You haven't went to shows and stuff. It's very different. But honestly, Cynthia seems like a great drag queen if you ask me. She's very attracting as a human. Like she's very attracting. And I feel like that's a main key for Cynthia. But yeah, we're here.
Child, next we have Irene the Alien as Zaza Gabor. Now, if you know Miss Zaza in the chat, please drop some shit real quick because I have no idea who this lady is. I just Googled her, bitch. She is an American socialite and actress. She was born 1917 and died in 2016.
Oh,
I don't know.
She's been alive for forever. Wait. She's lived through everything. You know her? You know her?
Yes.
Where do you know her from? What's tea on that?
The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. She was in the episode of Fresh Prince of Bel-Air.
I
saw a picture of her older.
Mm-hmm. And she looked
I remember this lady. Yep, I remember this episode. So other than that, I have no idea who this woman is.
She's now.
They say Irene. Who? The chat don't know either.
Irene, I thought was actually. She was mid. She reminded me of Jane Lynch. It was like whenever she had a moment, it was like averagely funny. It wasn't funny. It was just like, okay. She just didn't do terrible. I think she took every chance she had. I think she said what she needed to say when she said it. When I rewatched it, I was like, I guess. Like, to me, I guess she's safe by default because to me, everyone was kind of on the same level. Like, Diabetes, her, Aja, Bosco, we'll get to, even Lydia, they were all on the same level for me. I'm like, I guess, like, honestly, whoever she chose to be in the bottom two, I feel like it was kind of like anyone could have been in the bottom two. No shade, because everyone was just average. She was just average.
I think there was definitely some obvious bad people. Like, and that's what I think that her issue was. It's like, I don't think anyone did terrible, but the people who I would say were kind of like, was Mistress as Natalie and Cynthia as Dracula. Like, I definitely
it threw me off,
honestly, because it just wasn't landing. But I did Google some more things. She was like an actress like in the 50s, a really popular one. She was on Gilligan's Island. Have you heard of that show?
Gilligan's, yeah.
It's Gilligan's?
I don't know. I say Gilligan's. Is it Gilligan's?
I think it's Gilligan's.
Gilligan's doesn't sound right. Like when I'm hearing it,
I feel like I know.
It probably is Gilligan's, but that just sounds weird.
Also been on The Love Boat. Have you heard of that movie? That show?
I've heard of it, but I don't know what that is either. I feel like that sounds like Gilligan's Island.
Mm-hmm. And they also say, what is this? The Beverly Hillbillies. I guess she was
in Beverly Hillbillies.
Yeah.
All three of those shows sound like something I would never watch. Gilligan's. It's Gilligan's Island. Yeah, you were right. That sounds.
I never really watched it. But I've heard of it a lot. And then
he looks cute in this. Whatever this is.
Gilligan.
Yeah, I guess.
Me and my Gilligan. Next we have Bosco as Kitty Kerr and Cher. Bosco was trying to
and you're missing somebody. And
somebody else?
And Joan. Who was the third person, chat? Bosco was 3 people. Who was the third person?
I did not even catch her do a third person.
I rewatched it. She did a third person. She had her wig regular. She changed her wig and she was Joan something. And then she put on a Cher wig and she was Cher. She was 3 different people.
Well, girl, it was all
Joan Rivers. She was Joan Rivers.
Oh, girl, I didn't even clock her being Joan Rivers.
She was doing too much. She was doing too much for me. I think she did good every time she got a question, but I just think it was too much for me. She should have just been Cher.
No,
I agree.
No, I didn't even notice the Joan Rivers turn. Maybe I just was not paying attention. But I didn't.
It was literally one question.
Turn, and it was And I think that's another reason. Like, she was trying to give us a moment with the different characters. One, I don't think you can fit 3. It should at least been 2. But everybody had been trying to give that up since Bob did it, huh?
Yep.
I feel like everyone tries to do that. Like, I'm gonna play a different. Like, you're not that. I mean, some people are just not that.
You're not Bob, baby. Yeah, you're not Bob.
You know, Bosco, I think she definitely took a risk. Thank God it didn't fuck her up, but this was not good.
This is what I will say.
I can't even remember Joan Rivers. So
this is what I will say. Every time she answered a question, I think she gave Rue what Rue wanted. And I think Reba did that as well. What Rue was, Rue purposefully lays up a question for your character, and she wants you to purposefully respond in the exact way she wants you to respond, so she can have this big ass laugh. And that's exactly like, girl, please. And I do think Bosco did good every time she laid her up something, so I will give her that. But to me, it was just safe. Barely.
Well, that's the thing. It's crazy to say it's safe because she was taking a huge risk. Just to be safe is crazy.
That's crazy. That's very crazy.
I would have to go back and rewatch because I cannot even recall her switching to Joan. I love Joan Rivers. Did you know her?
Don't know who that is. What is she on and what does she do?
So I know she's a stand-up comedian, and I used to watch this show on E called The Fashion Police, where she would judge people on the red carpet and stuff like that. And she was a hoot and holler bitch. She was hilarious as fuck. Okay, but she passed away.
Did she have like a deep voice? She made a deep voice when she changed. Her.
Yeah, I'm Joan. This is very like raspy. She was a funny old lady.
She's pretty and old. She looks familiar.
She looked real good when she was younger too.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely one of the older icons I do know. And then next we have Georges as Pitbull. Pitbull, I'm not gonna lie, I would say second best only because it was the only other person I feel like really gave the character like how Reba did. But I would still say Ginger deserves to win. But one thing about Georges, like I said, we have to give Georges her 10s for this season because
we do.
No shade, I never thought this soon Georges would be here. I knew Georges would be here because I agree with Rupaul when I feel like he said he saw something in Georges. I could see it too. When my bitch stepped on that runway, it's immediate. But everything is coming together. I remember they said this on 14, I believe, where it was like, if you bring that runway to everything else, bitch, you are eating it. And she's doing that. Georgia is killing this season. Like I mean, in this top 9, is it not her and Ginger? I feel like at the head right now.
It's her and Ginger at the head. And honestly, Pitbull was great, but it was mostly great because George just put her all into it. Like I wouldn't even say necessarily she particularly was just hilarious. Like she didn't even eat up Reba, no shade, but it was just, you could tell she was putting all of her energy into being Pitbull, and
comfortable.
Exactly, it was a comfortability, and it made you comfortable, and it made you like it, and it was just funny because she was comfortable with what she was doing. She seemed confident in it, so it was confidently funny, and that's how it was. Everyone else kind of had an unsurety about them. Like no one else seemed confident in being who they were, and I feel like that's what really put her up at the top 2 for me. And I feel like Reba was way funnier. Way funnier. I just feel like Georgia's as Pitbull was creative, and it was fun in general. She wasn't funnier than Reba. No shade. She wasn't funnier. And that's the goal, But she did good. Period. Ate that up.
She did good. Next is Mistress Isabel as Natalie motherfucking Nunn. I do think, I'll say this. I think Natalie was at a disadvantage because RuPaul did not know who
that was.
My sister's too old. She does not know baddies, Natalie Nunn, Bad Girls Club, none of that tea. So I think that was the hard part. And then also, and I didn't love this, but the way RuPaul, Raven, and Raja react is like, y'all just don't get it.
Yeah, I don't think they got it. They're all 3 old bitches.
And the reactions gave very much like clutching my pearls white woman tease. And I'm like, okay, let's calm it down. Let's calm it down, because Raven, you want to look black, don't want to look black, and then be confused when the black. But no, I just feel like, I mean, they didn't get it.
I don't think
she was funny. And I'll also be honest, she was not funny. She was not doing Natalie Nunn justice at all. She was being Mistress. and I think she just pulls her things from baddies and other.
It was weird because she went the aggressive route with Natalie. Yeah. When Natalie is just funny as well. She could have just went to the funny route of Natalie in general, but I think she was more so trying to give the baddies of it all and I Run LA of it all. And it's like, Natalie is just funny for a lot of different reasons. She could have just went in a lot of different directions. And I think she was trying to do, I don't think she knew which direction she was trying to go in with the character. And that's what the judges said as well. And it's like, girl, you kind of just got lost in the sauce of what Natalie is, because Rue has not known bitches before and found them really funny. And I feel like she could have done a funnier job. She wasn't funny because they didn't know who she was. So what you're doing isn't funny in general. It's only funny if you kind of know who Natalie is. And even then it's barely. Even then it's barely funny. Like, I giggled because it's like, why do you have this chin on? Why are you jumping up saying you run LA? But it's like, it's not funny to anyone who doesn't know who she is. You have to also be in general a funny person. And like, it was a miss. It was a miss. Yeah.
And then we have Aja as Cookie Tookie.
Now, who the fuck is Cookie Tookie, baby?
I don't know Cookie Tookie, and I think that's the reason why I would say she probably didn't do that well either, because similar to Mistress, it's like, if I don't know who you are and I don't know Cookie Tookie, you still want to make me laugh, and she didn't do that. So I can see why she was scared. I don't know why someone like Irene wasn't scared either, but Aja was really scared after this because she was like, she didn't really get it. She wasn't really laughing much, and it's because honestly, she wasn't really giving you who this person could be. I feel like I didn't learn anything about this person or have any interest in knowing who they are. And I'm someone who has been like dying laughing at characters who I know nothing about. Yeah, that's true. This wasn't an example of that.
I kind of feel like, why would you choose someone we don't know? I just feel like I don't necessarily understand the choice when people like, why choose Cookie Tookie? Like, I just feel like there were so many people you could have chose that Rue knows, that other people know. It just seems like a risk. And if you're going to take such a risk, you really had to hit a home run. And she didn't really hit her home run. It was very unfortunate, because it's like, I think the thing she was doing would be funnier if I knew who Cookie Tookie was, because she was trying very hard, but it just wasn't good to me. No shade.
Yeah, it wasn't. I didn't really laugh. And then they kind of clocked her too. Like it was kind of the same repetitive thing. So
it was.
I didn't really make it funny either because it probably would be funny if I knew her, like Natalie Nunn, for them,
Yeah,
but
exactly.
It wasn't given. And then lastly, we have Lydia B. Collins as Pete Burns. She's someone I don't know Pete Burns. She's someone that made me chuckle. But
I chuckle too.
Similar to a Daya, a Irene, even a Bosco, it wasn't much scenes of her. So it wasn't one little quick shot here, there. I chuckled, and then that was it. So yeah, I don't really have any thoughts.
Yeah, I could tell that she was doing a good job at the Snatch game itself because every time they did show her, I did laugh, even though I didn't know who the fuck she was. So clearly she was doing something right, but it just wasn't a lot of it, and I didn't know who it was, and I wasn't over the top gagging. But she was doing something right. I think it makes sense that Lydia was in the top. I think she was in the top this episode. It makes sense. Or was she in the bottom? Can't remember. She was up there. She didn't get sent to the back. So I think it makes sense that she was in the top if she was, because I felt like she did good. To me, she was more of a standout than Jane Lynch, and I knew who Jane Lynch was. Like I actually giggled more at Lydia, and I didn't know who the fuck she was. So she did a good job. She did a good job, but barely.
All right, and then we get to Elimination Day, and Irene, she's gonna put it on the floor, bitch. She a real ass bitch, just like Mistress.
And
she goes up to her, she's like, "Bitch, I think you fucked tonight," and Mistress is like, "Girl, no."
Mistress is delusional.
I didn't think my sister was delusional like this.
My God,
like, oh my God, she's like, "I did so well in my Snatch game on my season, so I'm pretty sure I'll be at the top." And Irene was like, "I mean, I don't think you did good on your season. I just think that you have weak characters."
Everybody else did bad.
And I will say, I don't recall that season Snatch game at all.
I don't think they did good. I think everyone did bad. I think everyone did bad in that Snatch game.
Let me Google who she was.
I don't remember who she was. I don't remember who they were. I don't remember that Snatch game, honestly. But it's like they probably didn't do good. That's probably why.
Oh, she was Rosie O'Donnell. Yeah, she did okay as Rosie, but it was mainly a chop. No shade. Like it wasn't the best. She was just kind of like loud.
And Irene called her out. I like that Irene is a real bitch because everybody not a real bitch. Irene is real. She said, "Look, girl, I don't think it was really that good. No shade. No shade. It wasn't that good." And Mistress really thought it was good. It's like, girl, no. You're in the bottom.
But Mistress' little comeback to me because she was like, "Well, that's probably because you were watching from home, and I don't like hearing fans."
Oh my God!
or hearing the fans' perspective.
Literally. And look, it was a good comeback, but girl, you better come back because you're finna be the bottom.
Oh shit! Oh shit! And then here she gonna be messy again. She asked the room, "Who is y'all bottom three? Let's wake it up." And Irene is like, "Baby, since you want to wake it up, you start. Who's your bottom three?" And she doesn't say a three, but she says, "Well, I do think Cynthia's gonna be in the bottom."
Yeah,
that's the thing. Mistress don't want to expose her tea, but she want other bitches to. And if you listen, she'll have you sitting there looking stupid with your tea exposed, and her sitting back laughing at you.
And she don't say nothing. She don't have nothing revealed, baby.
It's so sick. And this is when Aja starts spiraling. She says that basically she felt like her character wasn't RuPaul's humor, which I agree with. RuPaul has a very odd sense of humor. He will cackle, like witch cackle at the most unfunny shit ever. So I wouldn't feel bad if I couldn't make him laugh because, child, I must be doing something right. And she's basically saying she doesn't want her journey to end here. She expressed how she kind of quit drag to kind of realize her true trans identity as a person and separate her drag stuff from her new woman identity, and she was able to learn how to do a cohesive bond of the two. And now she's coming back in the drag race, and she doesn't want this to end because she doesn't have bookings and things yet. She doesn't have these deals and things like the other girls have because she hasn't been active. So she wants to basically stay in this competition as long as possible so she can kind of get her revenue and shit back up, which is so real. Like it's hard out here, and the Ru girls have discussed how, bitch, you don't get booked as easily no more. You really don't. Even the most popular girls from their recent seasons are not getting booked like that. So some people have to do Drag Race and go right back to working at Starbucks, at the fast food. And I think people try to trash them for that. But it's like, baby, this show isn't making superstars. It used to. But not even back then did everyone be successful. Like, yes, you can get gigs. Yes, Wow Presents Plus is gonna sponsor you, and you can kind of get in these nice spaces. But there's just so many girls. There's probably over 200 girls that's probably
right. 300 maybe.
That's a lot in the US. You know what I mean? Yep. So it's like it's a hard market, and I don't think anyone should be judging these girls for not being like fucking superstars after. Like especially like how much money and effort they put into drag. Like if they go on the show and flop, it's like I spent all of this money on my runway package and I'm fucking out second.
Yeah,
you know, it's like it's really hard. Like I would not even want to do this show if I was financially stable and I can sell 90% of my shit because paying for especially the All-Star season, they spend thousands to do All-Stars. I remember Mistress was talking about like 30-something thousand.
30-something thousand is crazy.
She said 30-something thousand.
Oh my God.
It's money, honey.
And then you don't win. And if you don't win, it's like what for? You know, it almost feels wasted.
If anything, the exposure.
I guess.
But that's why, that's scary. You gotta be a smart bitch. Like a lot of the girls are just now tapping into that social media bag.
Yeah.
Mistress got off and went straight to that YouTube, bitch. Okay. You gotta start tapping into them different lanes, being a social media queen, getting on TikTok, getting on Instagram. And a lot of the older queens now realizing that too. They're like, okay, let me get my shit together. Get my shit out there, because that's how you gotta stay relevant. It's a whole new game. And that's why you got all of these TikTok girls coming on now who literally grew up watching Drag Race and only be drag queens because of Drag Race, and so it's like it's entirely different competition, you know. But yeah, she said she was spiraling because of that, and she's just like, you know, there are days where I could end up homeless, so she doesn't want to go back to that, you know. And she's getting what's the word I'm looking for? Encouragement from Irene and her other girls and things like that. So she got out of that funk. I hope she don't carry that into the next episodes or so. I do think she's gonna be good though, because it's a talent show, and she can perform, and after that, it's Lollapalooza.
Okay,
so I'm just gonna be here for a minute. Okay,
as she should.
Ain't nobody outperforming her for real. Okay, it's gonna be a battle. I would love to see her versus Georges.
That would be interesting. I'm actually excited for some of the. Wait, are they gonna do like the Lollapalooza? It's all on the final episode, right? Yeah, it is.
I don't know.
It is on the final episode, so that means it's going to be basically the same format as usual, where it's like 2v2, and you pick the song, and you pick the song, and you pick who you're going against. I was just wondering, because I'm like, will we get a chance to see her against Georges? It's like we could.
It's definitely possible. Last season had 12 episodes,
and this is the 10th. It's
all going to be in one episode.
It's all going to be on the final episode. It's gonna be 8 bitches on the final episode, all Lollapalooza.
Oh, that's stupid as hell.
It definitely should have been split up into 2 episodes, but it's gonna be on the last episode. Yeah, Mary Duda said yes. Yeah, it probably is.
They should at least do a part 1, part 2.
They should. Damn, I can't wait to see her lip sync out some of the girls. Like I see Aja making it all the way to the end of that Lollapalooza for real, because she can perform.
Perform down, Henny. All right, let's go ahead and get to the runways. Cover girl.
Put some bass in your work.
Hey, what the toe? Hey, make that whole pussy talk. Hey, cover girl. Put that pussy in his mouth. Hey, make that whole
let your whole pussy talk. Pussy walk. Pussy talk. Pussy walk. Pussy talk. Anyways. Who's first? Cover girl.
First up on the docket, we have Big Bosco.
Big Bosco, not the little one. Big Bosco.
I actually live for this. I live for the suit. The category is Terra Masut.
Terra Masut. So Terra Masut. Tear it off is what it's giving.
I didn't even get the word play on that.
Terra my suit.
I did not even get the wordplay.
Girl, I just made that up. That
Tear my suit. That's. I think that's what it's supposed to be.
I think that's what it is.
I knew tiramisu is a dessert. I don't know if it's what kind of food.
Yeah, it's a dessert, I think.
And I thought they were just combining it with the word suit, but it literally says tear my suit.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Very cute. I love how unique this is. It
stands out. I'm loving the hair. I love the makeup. I love the colors scheme. It's so cute. And she didn't do like a gown or anything after. It was like this cute little mini situation. Yeah. I don't know if it's a mini skirt or a 2-piece. Like I don't know. I can't really tell. But
it might be connected. But I love it.
Clothes. I don't know about the clothes terms like that.
Yeah,
love true. The sleeves.
It might be connected. Love the sleeves. Love the hair. Love that the hair is kind of a hat.
Love like, in the a way. Bow tie.
Love the bow tie. It's very, very cute. Very, very
She looks
unique.
like art. She looks like an art piece.
She does. I actually really enjoy this. And honestly, Bosco has been very artistic this season in general, but this is still like a little bit out of her zone from what I expected. Like she's usually very, very cunty. Even if she is artistic, it's in a cunty way. This is kind of just like she's just an art piece. It feels very like she's not fully exposed. Her titties aren't out. She's not naked. Like she has on a full costume, and it's in such an organized, costumey way. I really appreciate this. It's very, very beautiful. Love this sound.
I'll be your peace. Hey, your A-R-T. Come on, Tyler. Next up on the docket, we have the mug of the season, Georges.
Oh, Georges. Oh, Georges.
Look, this suit look, and then this dress.
She ate. She ate down.
Down, Henny. Look at this face. Look at that mug. Get into that motherfucking mug.
She ate down.
Me off how good she looks. Look at this mug. Look at
this mug is so tea.
Look at it. Every time I'm editing her videos, I am mesmerized by that face.
She looks amazing.
Like, good God, look at that mug.
It's so impressive. It's so impressive. I love this dress, and I love how the crosses were sparkling. What
does pickled mean?
It means like you know how to make something pickle, right? You know how to pickle a cucumber? How you pickle something? You like soak it overnight. I think that's what pickle like. She was soaked overnight. She was created.
Okay.
She was manufactured for sure. She's pumped. Alessandra said she's freshly pumped. Very pumped. Honestly, I was scared because her pickled look as a boy. I'm like, no shade. I'm gonna say it. In the diary room, I was like, ooh, look at a little pickle. Like for sure, it looks fresh. But when she puts that makeup on, she looks gorgeous to the motherfucking down. Like she looks so good. I love this dress. The cheeks, I think for sure, and then the lips looked a little to me, a little more full.
I do not. She looks amazing though. Plastic surgery. I really don't. Yeah. Like, if she didn't tell me, I wouldn't know or paid attention for real. Yeah, unless it's like really drastic. I don't really notice.
Yeah, that's real. She looks great though. Love the way that the crosses on her was sparkling as she was going. I love the devil idea of it all. The suit ate down to this ate. Like the someone said it. Sarah Michelle Gellar said it. Shout out to Sarah Michelle Gellar, y'all. Love her down. Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Daphne from Scooby-Doo. She eats. I know what you did last time. She eats. But she said the juxtaposition between the suit and the dress was so dynamic. And I feel like she really gave that juxtaposition. Like she came out real butch and then she took this off and she was really cunt. Love it down.
And girl, I really almost wanted to keep the goddamn suit look on here because that suit look ate. Baby, that suit look. She had to, like we were saying on the phone, I low-key would have gave her the fucking win of that alone because honestly, the Snatch game was good. And then this look, that red to this, I mean, she's the only one where I love both the suit and the tearaway.
Honestly, I think so as well. Like I really loved both of them. 10s across the board.
Ciao. Shout out to Keith in the chat. Ciao. I'm on my break. Y'all, I work every Saturday night. This is such a tragedy. Wish I could be here live. It's okay. It's okay. I'm so sorry that you have to work, ciao. I had to work today too. It's terrible.
I you know, all just quit.
We should all quit. Fuck it.
We can't.
Why we can't? We can do whatever we want.
I think we can. I think
we should. Doing this shit anyway.
I think we should all quit and start OnlyFans.
OnlyFans?
It gives you a lot of money, girl. Ooh. I was getting money years later.
Ooh, y'all better go subscribe.
It was two. I mean, it's not there nowhere. It was 2-3 years later. I didn't even post nothing. It was still giving me bank, girl.
Ooh, okay. If y'all look, he does bookings.
Here they go in the chat.
How much, y'all? If y'all are willing to rent Pharaoh for a night, we are.
Rent for a night is crazy. That's prostitution.
That's not.
We're gonna get monetized.
That's not prostitute. Stop. No.
Oh, okay. I'll trust you. Raven says she ready. I know that's right, Queen. Put on that good big bikini. Start eating. Y'all gotta start eating avocado toast and eggs. What they be eating in Love Island?
Love Island. Oh yeah, court him. Y'all gotta court him. Bring him some toast.
We need a Pharaoh of love. I would love that.
We do need that. We can do that. We can set that up.
We can do that. We can set it up. We can set it up virtually. It's nothing.
That could be cute, actually. That's a concept.
That could be really cute. We should do that because I have an idea. We should do that when we do the thing that we're gonna do later on.
Period.
I'll tell you later. Anyways.
Next up on the docket, we have Miss Daya Betty Heaney looking a hot ass mess. Looking a hot ass mess, Chad.
I don't even know what she was.
Look at this shit.
Get. I don't even know what the concept was supposed to get. What was like? You
look.
She's
pissing me off. She pissing me off.
Honestly, this is a moment in RuPaul history where RuPaul would have. This is what I imagine RuPaul should have said if I was him. Diabetes. Although you didn't do the worst in the Snatch game, this is unacceptable from an all-star. You are going to be lip syncing for your life. She should have lip synced because this is unacceptable. It's not bad. It's unacceptable. It's truly unacceptable. What the fuck is this? You are on All Stars 10. She should have lip synced for this. This is not acceptable. What even is the concept? Both looks were terrible. You look a mess. You should be lip syncing for this. She deserves to be lip syncing for this.
A compliment I'll give is that mug is tea. That mug is tea. I love the mug. I love the hair. She always eats that up. I just wish the look.
What is the look?
Like, I don't mind the look to me. Socks. I don't mind the socks. I don't mind the shoe. This little piece she has on, this bodysuit dress or whatever the fuck, does not look good. I don't love the diamond encrusted areas of her little, peekaboo in the breast. I don't love that. I don't love the ass out, baby. She could have kept that ass away, child. She could have. The legs for days are tea. It's just I'm not living. Oh, Michael Gold.
What is the concept?
Michael Gold said it's camp for me.
Michael Gold, what was the concept? Maybe I don't understand it because she was a bodybuilder. Who was great? Why was she she was in a gray jumpsuit.
They're meant to be sweat stains.
Okay, that makes more sense because in her armpits as well. I don't understand.
I'm not getting that. Makes it worse.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't.
Because why is it gray? At least be body colored. Like this would have been more cunty if it was the color of her body and it was to her body. Like let's move forward before I get mad.
Yeah. Next, we have Miss Cynthia Lee Fontaine and her.
I don't like the suit. I'm sorry.
I actually do love this suit. Now, look at the rip away, child.
It didn't work, but it was fine. I like the color. Yes. I think I love the color scheme. I believe. Love the color scheme. Love this brown in this cream and brown. Very gorgeous color scheme. I love the color scheme down. I honestly don't hate the dress, and I didn't even hate the suit. I just didn't love either. Neither of them were my fave of the night.
I don't know. I thought the suit was so conceptual. I love the idea of it. I think she has one of my favorite suits part of the night. Okay, and I think this dress is beautiful. It's kind of simple, but I think it's beautiful. It looks great on her. I love the color. I love the hair. I love the makeup. She was actually one of my top looks of the night. Bad Snatch game. But honestly, the way RuPaul laughed, I would think the look would have saved her because I think this is great. Like this is a really great runway from her. I think she executed it very well, in my opinion.
You know what? It's cute.
It's cute.
Somebody said after Betty set her up.
With that first look, yes, but I think she helped her right here. I think this is cute. Does anyone else agree? Am I alone on this?
No, it's not ugly. I love the color, especially. It's just can you redo the suit one more time? Let's see the suit one more time.
I wonder if I can just
I want to see the suit one more time because I didn't hate the suit. I just didn't feel like the suit was like. Hold on, you went too far, too fast. Yeah, I didn't hate it, just didn't love it. Yeah, I don't love
that. Rip away is bad. I should have edited that out. I didn't have to put that in there.
Yeah, you did put that in there. You set her up. Yeah. Okay. The dress had a hole on the back, but I thought it was on purpose. But I thought it was stupid. I thought that hole on her booty hole was stupid, where it was hanging.
Yeah, they looked a mess.
I didn't love that either. But the dress isn't. I don't think the dress is bad, and I don't think the suit is bad. I just don't love either. Neither are my.
Yeah. I don't think it's the worst of the night. We just saw Daya though.
Yeah, Daya looked a mess.
Next, we have Miss Irene, the motherfucking alien doll.
She had a concept, a full blown
I live
concept.
for Irene's concepts, baby. Like they're out of worldly. Like it's so unique. And to be able to like create this conceptual look and still make it look like an elegant like gown, dress, whatever the fuck this is. She looks great. It's so weird that it's like alien eleganza. Like that shit. We literally said that should be the runway category. Alien eleganza. And let Irene eat it the fuck down, bitch, because
she looks
so ethereal. Like she looks beautiful in this like weird exotic way. Like I don't know how to explain it. Oh, it is giving. Oh, we know.
No, I was telling Lee. I was like, I can tell that she's someone's drag parent because she's so comfortable within her drag. I feel like she's so comfortable with what her concepts are, exactly who she is, exactly what she wants to give on the runway. Very comfortable, and I really love that for her. I love that we got to see her because I remember on 15, I loved her. I was like, oh, I can't wait to see what she gives, and she went home first. And it's like, that's unfortunate, actually. Like, we needed to see more of her. So thank God she's here. She's giving it every time.
She is really having her redemption arc. Like Irene, I hope is booked the house down after this because she's a really, really talented, very creative talented and incredible drag queen. Like she has become one of my faves in this season. Her looks, I'm so excited to see. And it makes sense because you know what? I actually loved Ariette's look. Ariette was a bitch, still is, but Ariette's drag, baby, I'm sorry. Those looks were some of my faves ever.
As they should
on that goddamn runway. I was gagging. So I can see why Irene has that, you know, this is the original, this is the OG, this is mother. So I definitely see it, and I love her All-Stars run. It's good. It's so good.
Period.
So next up on the docket, we have Miss Aja. The butterfly.
Woo! Aja!
The butterfree, if you will.
Woo, Aja!
She should have did the butterfree. She keep doing the Pokemon. That would have been cute.
She shouldn't have kept doing the Pokemon. Thank God she's done. I actually really like this monarch look. I wish it was more shaped. I wish it was shaped a little bit more. But other than that, I really love this monarch look. It's really beautiful. It's really gorgeous. You know, it looks good on her. I love the hair. I didn't love the original. I didn't love the cocoon. The cocoon didn't eat for me, but love the monarch.
I didn't love the cocoon. I really don't love the monarch either. I love the idea of it, like this, like rebirth, like the whole meaning of a butterfly coming out of its cocoon. It means so much. I do love the hair. I love the makeup. I love the jewelry attached. I just don't love this dress. I feel like
the dress is cute. I don't like the shape of the dress.
I don't love the shape, but that is the dress.
I feel like the I
don't like the shoulder pads.
Yeah.
I just think like if it was a different type of butterfly dress, I would have loved it. It's just
I like the monarch.
I don't love this style. I don't love this style.
I like the feeling it gives me. I wish it was more organized in a different way, but I love the dress. I love the dress.
Next up, we have Miss Lydia Butthole Collins. Baby, this suit.
Love the suit down. Oh, the suit.
And then blue.
Oh, the suit.
It started off as a nasty toot, and then that suit fall, and then
and honestly, from
that
behind,
dress is way too basic.
From behind, the dress with the back out, like that part was cute, but the dress itself is just so simple.
I don't love it. And how they mentioned too, it was so long that she had to like pick it up. It just, to me, it didn't flow correctly. I think this would have been a beautiful gown if it was like cinched a little bit more, and then also just a little bit shorter. And then, like he said, it was wrinkly at the bottom. Like, and then the back being out. I wish she just took the jacket off so we saw more of that while she was walking. Yeah. But you could also tell some of the hemming on that was a little bit uneven. No shade.
Yeah.
I'm not a seamstress by far.
Okay, seamstress, wait, no, you knew.
I just watched too much Drag Race and I see all the critiques. But yeah, I mean, I love, but that suit, one of the best. This is probably the best suit of the night.
The best suit of the night for sure.
Baby.
The suit was very cunty.
Like, I don't even know, a matador. I don't know what she was giving.
And then honestly, thank God the reveal worked, because no shade, some of the girls' suit reveals didn't work. Like the reveal worked. It revealed this less good dress up underneath. And honestly, the dress could have been good. It just wasn't. Maybe it should have been more skin tight and smooth lines.
Maybe.
I want to hold you under blue light like we in Belly. Like honestly, it should have just been extremely skin tight to her, very fitted, and I feel like it would have worked better. It was like too loose in a way, and then too long in a way, and like I like nothing's wrong with simple as long as simple has some type of like meaning to it. Like if it was simple and skin tight, it would have a meaning. It's simple and then loose. It's like, why is it so simple if it's gonna be loose and dragging on the floor? And yeah, but she looked really good in the Muggus tee. But
the Muggus tee down. I love the way Lydia beats her face. Like her face is so gorgeous to me.
Very gorgeous.
Next up on the docket, we have Miss Ginger Minj. Now, I loved her suit. I love the inspiration, the Janelle Monáe inspiration.
Love the Janelle Monáe.
The wedding gown. I don't love this wedding gown.
Very organized. Very organized.
Something about Ginger's drag. We mentioned this a lot about Susie too in season 17, where it's like, even if I don't love the look, you're such a professional queen that I can tell this is so professionally done. She looks good in every look that she puts out on the runway. I just wish that she went. Like the whole idea of it being a groom and a bride to me just feels so simple. I kind of wish she went a little bit more out there, like you're in a wedding dress, you know. And then she said that she wants to give less campy, more sexy because she's a little bit more sexy now, you know. But you could have really went all in on that. Like this doesn't give me sexy. This doesn't give me sensual, you know. I just wish she went a different concept, I guess, you know.
Yeah, honestly, I don't mind the idea, but I think that the hair throws off the concept of sexiness because it could have been really, really sexy but I feel like the hair is grandma hair. It's like you're a grandma getting married in a way. Like God. You really should have changed that up because honestly, I think the dress could be sexy, but when you look at the full idea of it, it's like a grandma in a short dress in a way. Like, and that's I'm not trying to be. It's the way she beat her face and the hair she chose. It looks like a grandma. You should have had a long, like either long curly wavy hair or long blonde hair, something to make you seem a little bit less old. You look old. Oh my God! Okay. She does, but it's a great. Honestly, I don't even think the dress is and then the shoulder pads. I think the shoulder pads helps her frame, so I love that. But it's hard to be sexy when you got these big ass shoulder pads on. Honestly, honey. So that was also an issue, especially if you're gonna look like a grandma. So I just feel like chest up, she just looks very old, and I think that threw off the sexiness of it all. But she's very pretty.
Yeah, and it's cute. Like I think it was simple. It was well done. It was executed. She won the day. It makes sense. Like this is a good runway. Yeah. It was a great snatch game. So I'm not mad at it, but I just wish I would have wanted a little bit more. Like I want to see Ginger take some more risks. You know.
I agree.
And then lastly, we have Mistress Isabel.
Oh God,
Looks, child.
Love the story.
I live for the storyline, especially as a big girl myself. I live for the storyline, like what she's trying to interpret here. It gave slouchy. I mean, that frame, it does not look good. It does not look good because the way it came down on the little body suit,
it lumpy.
Doesn't look good. It's lumpy.
It's very lumpy.
I wish she would have done, I don't know what it's called, but if she would have somehow incorporated that thing that keeps it rounded, that would have been great because that's really all it's missing to me. It falling on the lumpiness, it doesn't look good. It really doesn't. And the way she moves in it, it doesn't sell the garment. Like I wasn't living.
Yeah, I agree. It really, I love the idea and I love that she chose that as the concept. And I even think the reveal was a cute reveal. But she probably would have been better off fully taking it off and it fully being addressed underneath rather than trying to drop it into something else because it dropped in this really lumpy, nasty looking way. Her body is tea. She looks really good and her beat is always gorgeous. And the judges appreciated it enough to where they didn't really critique her look. But the lumpiness this is not All-Stars, baby. But that's the thing, like, did she not practice it? If you practice it, you see that it's coming out lumpy, sweetie. So you should have done it. Like, she really should not have done it. She should have just found another idea, or she should have just took the dress all the way off and wore, like, a dress up underneath so that she could look actually revealing. It didn't eat the way she thought it ate, and it's no shade. It's no shade.
She's still in body positivity. She told me.
I know, that's right. Somebody said lampshade couture. Very lampshade.
Oh my god!
Like it's not. She tried and she looks great. On this picture on the right where you can't see anything below the waist, but below the waist,
that's the only thing. If she would have been able to make that bottom look good and not so lumpy, it would have killed it for me.
It would have ate.
So I love the concept. The concept was so tea. Like one of my favorites because of what she was trying to do with it, but it just wasn't executed fully for me. It wasn't.
It was not eating.
But child, let's go ahead and get to this motherfucking runway. Let me get that pulled up right here. So the bottom two was Cynthia Lee Fontaine versus Mistress Isabel Brooks. They're doing a spoken word song called
Cynthia Lee Fontaine versus Detox. Mama.
Cynthia Lee Fontaine versus Detox, bitch. Okay. Mistress was in her detox bag with them lips movements, okay? But in general, Mistress did her thing. She really did her thing.
There was a moment where she like
body movements was there.
Stepped up. When she did that step up, I was like, "Oh, you're eating that. You're eating that, mamas. You know exactly who you are." Oh,
I loved it. I thought it was such a unique lip sync. I love the ones where they do things that's more toned down, that you have to give way more like emotion. And Mistress did such a good job, I feel like, of giving that emotion. Cynthia was doing her thing as well.
Cynthia did good. Cynthia actually did good.
Thing. But I think
Cynthia would have beat a lot of people, just not Mistress. She not this time.
She would have. Mistress was performing that song down. Mistress was performing that song like she was doing the fucking spoken word her damn self. It was like it felt like she was really embodying the moment.
Yeah, the emotions of it all, very much so. She did so good at this. I really enjoyed this lip sync. This was a really good lip sync for her. And it wasn't even a song. Like, I usually don't love the spoken words, but the way she's moving, the way she's feeling it, honey, like she was eating that down. And then she had funny moments. Like, it wasn't just the funny moments. That was the issue with Detox that I didn't like. Detox was only being Mistress had that at moments, but she was also feeling the song at moments as well. It wasn't the whole performance. So I really enjoyed that. She did really good. And Cynthia did good too. Don't do cuckoo. Period.
Right. Oh, that's right. And then Mistress, she wins the lip sync. Cynthia Lee Fontaine is sent home temporarily because she may get put back into the raffle to come back at top 8 for the Lollapalooza, whatever the fuck, child.
As she should.
I would like to see Cynthia Lee Fontaine come back, but like it's not necessarily needed. Like, no shade. I like Cynthia Lee, but she can go ahead and go. Like, out of everyone who went home in those beginning rounds, I would say I don't need Olivia or Deja or Phoebe.
I kind of don't need anyone. And
I don't need
And
anyone.
honestly, no shade. I don't understand the purpose of them bringing someone back. I don't need anyone. They went home for a reason.
I think that's just no shade. Deserves to come back. Denali,
maybe Tina Burner.
Denali or Tina Burner. Yeah. I think that there are people who could actually maybe compete. If it wasn't just a lip sync, it being
if it was at this point, if it was at this
lip sync, I don't need to see any of them at all. But if it was a regular competition, I feel like people who deserves to go past their bracket would have been Tina or Denali. But I will also say for my entertainment, I would love to see Nicole Paige Brooks.
Period. Love Nicole Paige Brooks now. So all the girls were in Camper Mother. All of the top 9 were all in Camper Mother when we did our rating.
Gaggy.
Which is, a fact, we had no choice.
We did not even clock that. That's hilarious.
We didn't. That's hilarious. The only girl who made it in camp was Nicole Paige Brooks. She made it up there. So she should be the 10th girl, according to us.
Now, it is shocking that Purple loses their first member.
It's not shocking because they were the least gaggy group, and that's never no shade. Diabetes was the lowest for us. I hated the look.
Hated the lip sync. It's a child.
Hated the look, hated the lip sync, and the performance as Jane Lynch was okay.
Is it Kaya?
I think it's child because I like Jane Lynch a little bit. Well, it could be Kaya.
It's kind of Kaya.
It's kind of Kaya. What the fuck did you do good? Next, Aja.
I didn't love the look. I didn't love the Snatch game. I would say child.
I liked the look was okay. The Snatch game was actually bad. I actually didn't love the Snatch game. I would say child. Ooh. Bosco. The look. There was 2 looks this episode, wasn't there? Why am I thinking of 2 looks? Oh, the intro look. their intro look and their exit look. What was her second look? Oh, I loved her looks. Loved both her looks, and then her being all three people didn't like that at all.
Didn't
not
gonna
that. Lie.
I would say
loved her looks though. Mid for the looks.
Oh, girl, get the hiccups out you. You want me to scare you?
I can't. Cynthia Lee Fontaine. She went home. She's funny. She's my cuckoo.
But she's my
child for my cuckoo.
She's my Kaya. My Kaya.
She's my Kaya. Lydia B. Collins.
The Snatch game was mid. That blue dress ruined it for me. I would have to say mid. I would have to say mid.
I think it would be lower mid. I think it would be lower mid for me as well.
I didn't
think
say
it was
lower
mid for me. I did. Ginger men.
Ginger.
The Snatch game was the best of a bad thing, and the look was good. She's kind of camp for me. Like, no one really hit mother this episode.
I don't think so. Camp.
Yeah, it's camp. Like you're not mother. No shade, but you're camp. I ruined the alien. The looks eat all of them.
The looks alone is camp.
Oh, the looks alone are camp. I have to put her in camp for the looks alone.
Oh, I lied. We do have a mother.
Georges. We have a mother.
The most consistent queen.
We
call me Alyssa Hunter.
We have
call
a mother.
me Alyssa Hunter because I'm giving my point to the most consistent queen. Okay, she had the best intro. She had a great intro runway.
Great intro.
She had a great Snatch game. Great final runway.
And a great final. Should Ru have given Georges this win?
I don't think so.
We should have just kept it with
if we're doing it based on Snatch game, because that is their metric, Ginger deserved to win. If it's
Ginger won the Snatch game.
Georgia should have won.
Ginger won the Snatch game, but this is where it's starting to become, why are they on the runway at all?
Well,
why are they on the runway at all
to give us
if it doesn't matter at all? I'm wondering.
The looks are for us to gag.
And if the looks are just for us, I agree with that. I love that. Somebody said Mistress can say exactly where she is. Now, Mistress mothered the episode. That look horrendous. That Snatch game horrendous. And for that, she gotta go down to camp.
If we go rig a little bit, it's at least mid. But really, it's child.
It's child for the performance. The performance was bad. I think mid for the entertainment.
I'm down with that.
I mean, I just feel bad. Here we are. Damn. So Georgia should win the season. Is that what we're saying?
I'm on the Georgia's winning the season train. I am.
If Georgia's wins, I'm fine with it. It's crazy because after Allstars 9, I was like, why is Georgia's coming back? She did improve from 14 to Allstars 9 for sure. But I was like, how much further can Georgia's go? Who gives a fuck? Why is she back? This is her third time in 5 years. Who cares? She's eating this up.
She's eating it up. I'm happy she came back. And I think she was a last minute add-on because someone dropped out. I heard that was that one girl, the straight girl.
She was not straight, but Ethan Zane.
Maddie Morphosis.
They
are currently still straight.
Who is Ethan Zane?
I don't know.
I don't know why I thought Ethan Zane was Maddie. Who the fuck is Ethan? Who am I saying?
Who is Ethan Zane?
I don't even know who that is. I don't know why am I saying that name. Y'all chat if y'all know who I'm talking about, please tell me because I don't know what the fuck it is. Maddie Morphosis is not straight. Maddie Morphosis is gay and has been gay.
It's some no.
Ethan Zane is a drag queen, girl. Please don't tell me I'm lying. Aiden Zane is from the same season, and Aiden Zane was the one who got bullied, and they sent every person who allegedly got bullied. That wasn't Aiden Zane.
That was Aiden Zane, but they weren't bullied.
They were allegedly bullied, and everyone claimed that she got bullied or whatever. That's why I was thinking of Aiden Zane. Anyways, Maddie Morphosis is not straight. Please. Anyways,
they literally have a girlfriend.
Congratulations. They're queer? I don't know.
Drag.
Wonderful. They're queer. They're not straight.
A man that gets with a woman is straight.
That's not what that means. That's not what that means. There's bisexual men. There's pansexual men. There's queer men.
Well, he identifies as straight.
Does he?
Yes.
Still?
Yes.
Girl, let me Google it.
Girl, you being ignorant as hell right now.
I didn't know Maddie still identified as straight. I thought that was just a thing for Drag Race, baby.
No.
Ain't no way. I'm Googling it.
Look, it may
Maddie Morphosis, a contestant on RuPaul's Drag Race season 14, identifies as a heterosexual cisgender man. she also identifies as gender non-conforming in her drag presentation. Okay, heterosexual.
Yeah, shut your ignorant ass up, bitch. That's gonna do such thing as a straight drag queen. Look, you sissies want equality, but when shit start getting equal, it's a problem.
Let me just tell you how. I'm gonna just say how I feel, and this is how I feel. Maddie Morphosis, straight man, 1000%, 100%. That's what she identifies as. All of that. I think it's new for me. It's new for me because I'm calling her a she.
Madison.
And it's very T.S. Madison, very T.S. Madison to me. It's very T.S. Madison. I'm learning, and I find something new out every day. When Maddie Morphosis said she was straight on the first time, I was like, sure, Jan. But now that she's still straight and she has a husband, a wife. Not that she has a wife.
Right. We're gonna get canceled.
We're not. But this is the thing. We will only get canceled if being gay was wrong. There's nothing wrong with being gay. Me saying Maddie Morphosis is gay, there's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, it is.
There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with being a gay person at all. Like, there's nothing wrong. Sorry, if she's not gay. Maddie Morphosis is a straight man. Love that for her down. She has a wife. I love that, and I hope her and her wife are doing really, really well. But the fact that I'm saying her and her wife is why I think that it's hard for me to really put it together, because it truly is her and her wife. But I love that for her. But anyways, y'all, Pharaoh is heterophobic. Down. It takes me a long time to believe somebody is straight. It's gonna give me years, and then I will finally lock in on them being straight. Everybody is gay, if you ask me. Gay, LGBTQ, queer, anything. You're not straight, please.
You are problematic as fuck. I do not.
Why? Why is that problematic? But why is that problematic? Why is me not feeling like?
He identified as. That's what he
wonderful.
identified
I'm calling her straight. She's straight. I believe that. I just feel like, why is it problematic that it takes me a long time to understand that? That's not problematic. It takes me time. Like, what is it? What do we call it? Heterophobia? That's not a thing.
So if someone were to change their pronouns, it's gonna take me some time. It's gonna take me some
Absolutely. Time. I mean, it might. It depends. It depends on the person. But there's nothing wrong with that.
When you came out, how would you have felt if your parents said, I mean, it's gonna take me some time?
I honestly, if I said, y'all, I'm bisexual, and they were like, well, it's gonna take me some time to understand that, I would be like, I don't know why, because you live in the same house with me. I don't live with Maddie Morphosis. I don't know who the fuck that is. I didn't even know her name. I thought she was Aiden Zane, baby.
Is respect people's.
I respect that she's heterosexual. I never once said I don't respect that. Fully respect that down. It's just I don't live with Maddie Morphosis. I thought she was Ethan Zane. I didn't even know who her name was, girl.
You're worse than Sierra.
Raven says, I'm straight. I love you, Pharaoh Famous. Thank you, Raven. Shout out to the straight girlies. I love straight people down.
No, you don't.
And if I don't, then what? Like what now? I hate straight people. I hate white people. I hate
white people.
I hate people in power. I hate people with the majority. What's the schedule, Lee?
Wait, this is the problem earlier. Don't direct me. I don't need help.
I'm just asking you a question. Why is asking a question directing?
I don't need help.
Directing would have said, tell us the schedule, bitch.
So,
yeah, you
tomorrow, bitch, I will end this stream right the fuck
We can.
I will end this shit right now, bitch, because you just spent 20 minutes being problematic on my time.
That was not what is problematic about calling a straight man gay sometimes? That's not problematic. Who cares about straight people? No one gives a fuck.
I care about straight people. I'm for the lie.
Who's straight? You finna lie. You're finna lie. Who's straight?
I don't even know. I don't know straight people, honestly.
You don't even know a straight person for real. You can't name one straight friend you have.
Well.
Exactly.
All right. So if you're still into Love Island, baby, we're going to be back tomorrow for our Love Island coverage. We also do that on Wednesdays as well. The season is wrapping up, so please be there or be square. Next Tuesday, They should be dropping the cast for Big Brother either Monday or Tuesday. We will be live to talk about the cast. Well, if the schedule is up there right, I'll be able to say it correctly. Thursday, we will be live for the premiere of Big Brother, bitch. It's a 90-minute premiere. So if you like Big Brother, if you like what Mistress is doing, you'll love Big Brother. So get into it, mama. And then also, we'll be back next Saturday for our Drag Race coverage where I'm the host and Pharaoh Famous will be removed due to her problematic words. And if you want to get your show covered, I can't talk, bitch.
You're eating it up. You're eating that.
Choose one of these 10 shows. Vote in the description to damn.
You got it. You're eating that. You're actually doing fine. Keep going.
Please vote one of these shows. The link is in the description. One of these shows will be covered for our next Reality Rewind series in December. I'm not reading them out, child. I'm sorry. It's a lot. But click the link and you'll see them. Also get into Pharaoh's The Scripted Kingdom. Girl, he ain't post nothing. I don't know why he pulled this up, but get into it.
Amen. And thank you for keeping it real with the kingdom.